Okay, folks, the insulation is going to be done correctly. The two guys that showed up, very nice guys. Obviously, their primary language is Spanish and mine is English, but very pleasant guys. They're going to go up there to fill up the attic with insulation. They did comment, because I remember one of the guys did the walls and the ceiling that's above us here. And obviously those are done very well. But they made it very clear that the guy who did this attic over the living area is no longer working with the company because he always screwed up. Well, and they are right. That's the only area that wasn't done correctly. So it's Alpine Insulation. They did the 2-pound foam everywhere. Then they did the blow-in fiberglass insulation. And so now they're going to go up there. They said, oh, they'll make sure it's right. I thought, well, that's great. They seem to be very pleasant fellows. They're obviously into cars. They recognize the Cadillac and the 2 Mercedes. One of the guy went, oh, Mercedes, and he's going like this, expensive. And I said, yes, if you want an expensive car that never gets fixed, buy a Mercedes. I mean, they just will rob you blind. And of course, I have 2 twins here. One's called Jenny and one's called Penny. Jenny was the first one, Penny is the second one. Their engines are going to be pulled out this year, and I'm going to learn how to work on them. I'm going to reseal them, regasket them. It's just a hobby. So the guys are going to go up there. They were very pleasant, like I said. They instantly recognized that it wasn't done correctly because they knew the guy who did it. So we'll see how things go. Probably have some video of up there, and we'll get it done.
The bearing is going to look like a little bit more fluffy.
Yes,
on the top because he's going to spread insulation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to cover up, okay? And on that side is very low insulation, low. And this side too, so he's going to put more insulation.
Excellent.
Okay? Yeah, no worries, no worry about it. Póngale un R13, 14 pulgadas aquí, póngale. 14 pulgadas lo que necesita arriba. Un R50. Bien. No le hacen que le echen un poco más, dijo Tony. Okay. He's gonna make it really nice, okay?
I appreciate
it. You can come see after we're done.
Okay. I just like to watch and see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always interesting. I've never done this before, so it's nice to see how it's done.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Con cuidado, no se vaya a caer. Same color with the one we have too, the white ones.
Oh, good.
Because sometimes we carry pink, pink color. And the other one is not good, the cellulose. It's different material.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some people prefer that one too.
The pink one?
Yeah, pink. And this one. Fiberglass. It's both fiberglass.
Yeah, some people don't like fiberglass.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a breeze.
Yeah.
That's the attic ventilation.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Well, he gets to do all the work.
He's doing the...
But he's the young one, right?
Yeah, he's the young one.
Yeah. You make him call in the attic.
We don't know each other. He doing one job. I do
It's a
the
joke.
other one.
Kidding
Yeah.
you.
Okay. I'm going to the truck to
Okay.
fit the hopper.
All right. This guy is down at the southwest end of the attic. You can see the little twinkly lights. He's blowing in the insulation. it's coming through this big hose. And if you were here with me, you could hear it streaming through the pipe. You can sort of get the impression that it's streaming. And this is all the insulation that's being blown in. It's coming from a big truck. You can see the pipe running through the floor. We'll go out and take a look at the truck. God, I hate ladders. I've always hated ladders, but I'm afraid of heights. So ladders tend to be a tool used for heights. Therefore, I don't like ladders. Yeah, I remember quitting jobs in high school because we had to go up on a ladder. So you can see all the insulation as it's moving through the pipe. Yep. A lot of insulation being blown in. Yeah. He's unpacking it, put it in the hopper. Oh yeah. Hopper, all the insulation. Fiberglass blowing insulation. Yes. So his job is to run the hopper, keep it loaded. The other guy is in the attic blowing. It is a lot of work. I must say, everybody else knows this, but it's so nice to work with nice people. And these two gentlemen are so polite and so professional that it just blows my mind. Ooh, here's my new Go Jacks. I'm assembling them today. They go underneath the wheels of cars like this, so you can actually slide them over. Oh yeah. So once again, I get to go up on something I don't like, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, I don't like ladders. I don't like ladders. So let's see if we can get another view. Yeah, you can sort of see him down there where all the twinkly lights are. And boy, is he blowing in the insulation. He said it'd give me an R50, which is, that's a lot. Man, R50, that's incredible level of insulation. But it's important. I don't have any trees around the house. The house doesn't get shaded. When it's summertime, it gets cold. I mean hot, cold. I'm a moron. It's cold today. So he's gonna come in and insulate the whole thing. It's gonna take him a while. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a while to do this because there's a lot of space and they're blowing a lot of this blown in insulation. Yeah, he's gonna cover up the bat insulation that Brian and I put in. Actually, Brian put in. I was just a pretty face. And all good. Now, what's interesting is realize that Lance Jochims never once came up here to look at the insulation. Never once came up and said, oh, it's been done correctly. He's what I call my hands-off contractor. He hires the guys, and these guys told me right out of the box that the guy who did this job was terrible. They were not surprised that there was inadequate insulation, that was thin, like it was an inch or two in spots. And if I had not come up here and looked, never known about it. So how many of Lance's customers have had a crummy insulation job and they just think that their house is colder than it should be? Well, that's not true, because obviously I took a look at it. So it's been worth the trouble so far. This is going to be a ton of insulation. Just a mountain of insulation, which is all good. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm standing in this doorway here. Yeah. And it goes up in the attic. And actually, you can see that it comes through the garage door, the wind. Comes up here and exits here. And if you were standing here, you'd be getting a wind chill. The air circulation is so profound because it's got roof ventilation that it just sucks the air right out, which is what you want. You want rapid movement of air in this space. One, it keeps it cool and it keeps any moisture from collecting, although there's not going to be much moisture because the attic is sealed with spray foam. So there's no moisture air coming up from the ceiling because it's all been sealed, which is very unusual in houses. You see very few houses insulated to this level. So these guys are going to be here for a while. Gives me a chance to do a lot of projects in the garage. I'm just very impressed. I wish they had been here at the beginning. But life goes on. I hope you're having a great day. Hope life is treating you well. Be happy, and I love you all.